Bienvenidos al episodio 22 del podcast global exclusivo. Yo soy su host. I don't know how to say host in Spanish, actually. But this is Hazard, and I'm joined by Barros.
Oh my god, Hazard, that was beautiful. I'm a bit aroused.
Dreamblitz.
So it turns out everyone was right on their prediction of when Neovisions would arrive.
But mostly me.
And Muspel.
I'm swooning over Hazard's introduction.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I just assumed all Californians could speak fluent Spanish, and Hazard proved me right.
I also butchered it. I said I was supposed to say podcast exclusivo global, and I swapped global and exclusive, so I apologize to all my Spanish listeners. I am yet a gringo. So you'll notice that, or maybe you didn't notice, that Shadow and Cotton are gone this week.
Yeah, you probably didn't notice, like, who cares, right?
Yeah. No losses, really.
The train has been derailed.
Yeah, the Cotton train is, as Muspel said, I think he said she's in a pit of puppies, neck deep. Do they have blue tongues, though?
Yes. She's finally found her people.
And Shadow is cosplaying as Bosch, who's cosplaying as Gabranth.
That's some next level cosplay.
It's very effective in Final Fantasy 12.
Yes.
So this week we've got some new units, Selphie and Irvine, or Irvine, I don't know how you want to pronounce it.
I'd say Irvine.
Okay, because there's a city called Irvine that I'm kind of close to, and I didn't know if I was being, biased, but... we've also got Dark Visions, or do we?
Yeah.
And we just got a video that was released just 2 hours before the podcast about some of the upcoming anniversary goodies. So we got lots to talk about, and Muspel's got our sponsor this week.
The Global Exclusive Podcast this week is sponsored by Dark Visions, The Third Coming. Dark Visions is an event where you can bring your strongest...
Do we lose Muspel?
We've lost TV.
That's the joke.
TV,
God damn
it. No, I get it.
I guessed as much. And I was like, is he going to continue, or is he just waiting for us?
I don't know. It's a bold move to do two technical difficulty sponsorships in a row.
Okay,
it was bold
one
of
quick
Gumi
question.
to have two technical difficulties in a row.
Yeah, exactly. So I was sitting yesterday and I was thinking, isn't it really weird Gumi kind of stuck themselves into this spot where they have to compensate us for everything? And I'm like, wow, that's so terrible. Like, everyone makes mistakes. And then I realized, oh yeah, but they make mistakes all the fucking time. And I mean, look at DV. Like, the fucker that converted the code from JP to GL didn't even test running a DV trial. Like, that's some next level stupid shit. So they actually deserve giving out compensation for this.
I saw somebody on Reddit say, as a developer who often doesn't test my shit,
I saw that.
Game recognized game, and Gumi is looking pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Well, unless we blame this on COVID-19, they've been doing this for 4 years. So
yeah, exactly.
They have not tested anything in this game, it seems like. I mean, they've gone for stretches.
Yeah, and this is an app developer. Like, you can't update the app overnight. Like, you can't do hotfixes in the same way that you can do with anything else. So you really at least need to test the shit you just wrote. It's like, oh my... Yeah, it's just beyond me.
Oh well, at least I get to pretend that the only reason I hadn't started Dark Visions yet was because it was buggy.
Well, listen, to be honest, this is the best 4th anniversary news I could have possibly hoped for, is not having to run Dark Visions this week. I am ecstatic.
Oh man, I was literally done though, so I would have just done one more this morning.
Man.
Or this evening rather, but yeah.
Done apart from the most significant area.
Yeah, true. But so anyway, should we get started with the boring units nobody cares about?
Selphie's actually kind of interesting.
Let me take a selfie.
God damn it! I was gonna make that joke about how if you were having dark visions, you could take a selfie.
Oh,
I beat you
I
to
guess...
it.
yeah.
Checkmate,
So let's
checkmate,
start with
Zoomers.
Irvine.
Dream, I know I was speaking to your generation when I made that joke.
Oh, I am not into that in the slightest.
No, I can definitely see Dream has an Instagram account and a TikTok actually, and
I
he
wish.
just goes ham.
And his Instagram name is like Dreamy Dreamboat or something.
Yes.
Dreamy Dreamboat.
If I ever make one of those, you have permission to kill me.
He's he's one of those cosplay Instagrammers.
And you will have permission to die.
But he only does cosplay of animals from the Final Fantasy series.
Which one did he do?
I'm going to give this a stop right here.
I'm very afraid of where this is going. So let's talk about Irvine.
Not Selphie?
Selphie is the interesting one. We can save her as a reward for finishing up our discussion of Irvine.
Oh, wait, there's an actually interesting one. Oh, okay, cool.
Kind of.
Interesting by the standards
we'll get
of this
Irvine out
banner.
of the way first.
So Irvine is a physical finisher, largely based on his LB, which is too long to fit into some chains. And that's pretty much it. Next unit.
He's kind of like a TDH version of AC Cloud, straight down to 80% Imperials and limit burst every second turn, but he doesn't really have the chaining option with his limit burst, but he does have some
I think the biggest difference between him and Cloud is that his gearing isn't as free as Cloud because he doesn't have as much innate LB damage, and he doesn't have the LB on turn 1.
That's kind of just implied by the whole TDH thing.
Yeah, so he's worse Cloud, sucks. Which is not a great spot to be in.
And how is damage-wise?
He hits pretty hard.
Let's see, about
because his limit burst is his limit's 60 base mod compared to Cloud's 68, and his active buff for it is 50 to 75 rather than 100 or 150. But he has that 1.5 weapon variance from using a gun, even if the attack's not so high.
Yeah, Cloud can burst harder,
it's reasonably competitive.
And has an easier time gearing for elements and killers and stuff just because he's TDW, and he has more LB damage. But Irvine is also single target. So yeah, Cloud is just better.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Well, he does have a very nice STMR that gives.
He does 100%. Have a ponytail too. Gonna say that.
Yeah, and apparently, according to some of the subreddit, that makes him a girl.
Oh, well, if you haven't played Final Fantasy 8 and you never looked at anything else and you just saw the sprite, I could understand why you might think that.
Yeah. Also, if you're that thirsty that you want to fuck anything with a ponytail, bro.
I don't think anyone expressed that desire, but sure.
I mean, that's literally what they meant.
No one brought that into it.
Is it though?
It was just
Don't answer that.
People had unzipped their pants and they had just finished this guilty fat and then realized, oh my god,
rudely interrupted. He has a 100% beast and machine killer on his STMR, with an additional 50% TDH.
Sounds like some whale bait.
Yeah, I'd really like one of the killer STMRs. I have 0 of them actually, so that sucks.
I've got 2. What's her name? Feener.
Oh,
those ones are nice. I thought they were worthless, but they're nice.
Yeah, her STMR is actually fairly good in DV.
But let's not talk about DV anymore this week. I'd be really happy. No more on the podcast.
Yeah, let's talk about what must be called the interesting unit on this banner.
Yeah.
So, Selphie...
Hey, she's good for DV.
Yeah, she's good for DV.
Dream. What did I just say? Bad dog.
The thing that makes her so good for DV is that she has physical attacks with magic damage, and they actually have decent damage. It's a 40x modifier, I think, right?
Yeah, with the passive included.
Oh man, I wish I had her this DV.
And she has innate triple cast, not behind an unlock or anything. And she also has innate killers for birds and machines. A fairly reasonable weapon selection, which lets her gear for elements even if you don't have imbues. And she also has some weird utility. most of it is stuck behind like random unlock cooldowns, so it's hard to rely on. But when you can use it, it's not bad.
Yeah, and because they're unlocked for one use rather than one turn, like for the utility ones, you can kind of let them stack up a bit and use one when you need it if you've got it on a previous turn, because her RNG unlock auto recasts itself every turn, so she'll keep getting new abilities from it. But also she can be imbued with that her physical move, because that's elementless, but her innate support is also for water and earth, and in when you don't need those physical attacks, or at least they're worse, usually her regular magic is going to be slightly stronger. And where does that put her damage-wise? It wasn't super impressive, but it's still reasonably close to the top tier, sort of. I think it was around Diablo Soul level. So that's solid for just a regular mage, but yeah.
Unfortunately, she still has the same weakness as every other fucking mage in the game. It's cool that she does physical magic damage, but she still does AoE Chaos Wave Awaken Chains as her strongest abilities, right?
No,
for her strongest ones are, but her physical one, the one suited for DV, is single target.
Yeah, but that's
it's
what
single
I meant.
target.
That's what I meant. I don't want to be I don't care about her unlocked magic damage abilities. Who does? Well, I guess
she has a single target physical magic attack that's 40x.
Wait, where's okay? I just didn't see that one. Then what the fuck?
It's called Booyaka. To be clear, I was not just saying that to you.
Which is of course short for Bully Ayaka, because that's what Gumi does.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 20 here, but I'm assuming she also has some mods.
She has
another 20
passive. On passive.
Okay. All right, so 40. Okay, that's definitely
so
good.
boring. You guys are nerds.
And she also has a cooldown that's just 70% full break. It's 2-turn cooldown, 1-turn duration. So she can't maintain it. I guess you could alternate it with a dupe, but Chaos Wave Awakened breaks when you have a cast count mismatch, so that would be bad. But as an emergency option, it's nice.
Isn't also one thing, so if you're using her solo as a finisher, would a CVA chain break a double AR? Because I know it has some weird frames when it's multicasted.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, not, or at least not when the ARs are sparked.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have any hits that overlap on the same frame, I don't think.
No, but I think it has doesn't it have one that's just one frame? Or maybe I'm thinking of original Chaos Wave, because there was this super weird thing.
Also, her Estimar is really, really freaking good if you can make use of it. It's 50% magic, 50% TDW magic. It gives you dual wield, and you also get another 30% magic if you wield a fist. So it's really good for her, and it's pretty dang solid for any other mage.
Yeah, they actually crammed quite a lot of extra magic on it as a global upgrade for her.
The main issue you would run into with the AR thing is that triple cast CWA is too long to fit into dual cast AR.
Oh, well, okay, but you can usually you can fit in a triple cast somehow.
It's twice as long.
Yeah. So ideally, you want another Chaos Wave Awakened partner for using her with, but if you do,
that's also a single
solid.
target.
Yeah. Just use Sweet Nickel or something.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing, you could be slotting in more efficient damage, and also using. Here's another thing that's really shitty for Dark Visions. Hazard, you still here? No. Which is that you don't want to actually be mixing the physical magic type damage and the magic type damage, because if you're buffing killers, you're almost always buffing just a single type. So you're buffing either physical killers or magical killers, unless it's not
If you're talking about Mastermind Zon copying, yes. For anything else, they usually buff both types. Regis buffs both, Lunafreya buffs both.
Yeah, but those are usually weak, and
like I said, if you're copying with Mastermind Zon, then you're only getting one type. But anything else, you're getting both.
Because I had one stage in previous DD where I actually increased my damage by slotting in a weaker damage dealer. It just was physical as well instead of magical.
I guess another thing with just on the topic of Zon is that he also has a same like 1 turn full break but on a 2-turn cooldown, so those two could alternate them as a pair instead of with a dupe Selphie.
I'm confused as to why Zon doesn't, because his abilities say it copies physical and magical killers.
Right, but the units that have huge killer buffs that you're copying with Zon usually only buff 1.
Yeah, it's only Noctis. Really, that's
the
like
one
the
that they
exception.
use.
Okay, I thought it had something to do with Zon himself. So
No.
It's just
No,
confusing.
no.
Well, thank you for cleaning it up, podcast boys.
We're
No
always
problem,
glad.
Tom.
We're always happy to talk to you about Dark Visions, Hazard.
Yes.
Just tell you whatever you need to know.
Also, besides Hazard, you know what? I should be the one that's frustrated. You didn't even do Dark Visions, right?
I did the first 2 battles, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I did
Wait.
all 10, so... And then it
Has done
disappeared.
more DV than me.
I got 100.
Barrows, did you at least save your team comps?
Yeah, I did. But the thing is, like, I'm kind of suspecting we're not getting DV back, and everyone is going to get rank 1, and all my time was just... Yeah, fuck me, you know?
So I got 100,000 on the first one, and I got a C grade.
Yeah,
Yeah, but everyone gets C grade always, I think.
It like overflows because the 80k was supposed to be the max. So I'm guessing like how it would be internally is like C is the default, and then it's like if score is between 70 and 80, grade is S+. If it's between 60 and 70, grade is S or whatever. So for a score that falls above what's supposed to be the maximum, it just defaults to C.
You know what grade I gave DV? F-. You guys suck. Remove it from the game, you cowards.
So okay, but before we go on the pitchfork train, and I love the pitchfork train, like I fucking love it. But before we go on it, I want to say thank you, Gumi, for not having all encounters in stage 2 being preemptive. That was actually refreshing.
They only ever did
and
that
nice.
for the first one. Even the second one didn't have that.
Oh wait, it didn't? Oh,
No,
Yeah.
it was just
So
like 2.
for the second one was
it
just
was
2-3
2,
to
I think.
2-5.
How did you win that DV? How?
I mean, I just pull
Without
out the big
noticing.
dick units with my whale credit card and just win.
It's because he has
Ah.
Zon and Regina.
Regina, yeah, that's
No.
true.
I mean, that was for Area 3 last time.
You know how I know it's not Regina? Because this week we proved once and for all that you're wrong about so many things. Because we got the announcement of what's included in the anniversary, and it is not Neovisions.
No, but Neovisions is coming really soon. Although, yeah,
No,
I
it's
concede.
not.
I concede. It's definitely
Also-
not coming for anniversary, but it's also definitely not coming in fucking January, as people were saying.
Okay,
It's
also-
actually here. Yeah.
No.
You did hear that
September, October.
Muswell said it's not Regina, by the way?
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Muspel.
Checkmate,
What's up?
atheist.
Yeah.
Join the dark
Suck
side.
it. Suck the Regina, Muspel.
Oh,
I'll
gosh.
be editing
why
this
just-
episode so that I
God.
can edit that out.
I mean, I'm thinking like he's such a Mage lover. He'd love Regina.
Oh,
no.
no. Oh, no.
Regina's a physical attack.
Ah, dang it, Barros. I have to give you credit for that one. I feel so awful, but I have to give you credit for that one.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, there's a couple of not so new units that also had upgrades this week that we can mention. The first being Blue Mage Feener's 7-star.
Yes,
Blue
the,
Mage
the
Feener.
unfortunate part is that you actually have to make it through the story to get it, and I'm not sure that's worth it.
Well,
Do we-
No,
do-
Hazard.
you do the short story in the Vortex for the Prism, which I don't. Maybe that unlocks based on the story, but you can still skip the cutscenes in it. So
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
it's in the
really
Vortex?
there's a really useful way to get this stuff easily. If you look in the top left corner of the screen, there's a button that says skip, and it makes
Oh, I've been
Season
using it.
3 so much easier.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so much
It
better.
lets you,
There's
it
also,
lets you
like-
skip all the hard parts.
You know what?
there's also like 1,000 lapis from the quest.
Because I'll tell you what it
from
is.
so that's
They're
solid.
in the third world of doing exactly the same thing, trying to convince bad people with good intentions, with Feena's sexy pose, and everyone in the power of friendship win again. Which is basically what season 1 and 2 were, but a lot less anime.
Yeah, they're literally like My Little Pony, but they're exposing themselves to babies.
Okay, I'm not sure about the exposing part, but the rest of it's true.
I mean, like that literally actually happened in season 3.
I feel like we talked about this and
But
you were
in-
proven wrong.
No,
But in the latest chapter, Feener has learned that emotions are not always good, and sometimes people are mean to each
Oh,
other.
gosh.
What a twist!
yeah. Okay, listen. The worst part about season 3 is that sometimes you have to skip twice because for some weird reason you get 2 cutscenes in a row.
That's true.
That's not new to Season 3.
No, I know, but like I was just making a season.
It's more annoying because he actually used the skip button this time around.
The weird thing is, though, that, like, the short story for Her Prism is, like, from the end of Chapter 1 of Season 3, so it's like, why, if all of this already happened and caused her growth to 7 stars, like, why is it only coming up now?
Yeah, you're really well. I mean, you know what?
Because
Your
every
unit doesn't.
anime has to have a flashback arc. Dream, come on.
Right,
also,
right, I forgot
Your
about
unit doesn't reflect the power, Feener's power in the story. Same goes with any unit, really. Like, we're just on the sidelines.
I mean, from what I remember, though, the timing of, like, Rain and Laswell's 6 stars way back in the day actually lined up quite well with,
Yeah,
like,
but that was when they were
growth in
caring
the
about
story.
the game. I mean, Season 1 was
Fair
still
point, fair
actually
point.
good. Season 1...
Do we want to talk about her actual, like, 7-star skill set
Sure.
at all?
The
I mean,
first thing
sure,
you'll know
if you need
is,
to. If
the
you
first
feel
thing
you
you'll
have the
notice is that her double cast does not apply to any of her 7-star moves. So that's nice.
Yeah, a lot of the abilities, because of that, like, aren't super useful by the looks of it. I mean, the cooldown that's like 100% heal is solid, even though it's once every 8 turns. But I think the main upgrade for her 7-star is her limit burst, because it goes from being like just a magic and spirit buff and a heal to herself to an all stat buff and HP and MP heal for the whole team, and it actually makes her a reasonably solid healer plus buffer. in my opinion.
Everyone
Yeah,
cower
I
at
think
Blue
she's-
Judgment.
I think she's probably about on par with Lotus Mage Feener now. She's better at buffing, but she doesn't have AoE re-raise.
Oh shit, Sinzar, are you gonna let
I
Muscle
know.
talk to you like that?
He just woke up in a cold sweat. Actually, that's true. He never sleeps.
No, but he definitely like got a nosebleed or some shit. He was like, what? His Fina
It's like-
sense tingled.
It's like last week when we were talking crap about Final Fantasy 12, and Shadow, who was supposed to be gone, came back to the podcast.
Yeah, Sinzar is actually just like about to enter the channel for some
Wait,
weird
is-
reason.
Is that how we get Shadow to not be missing this week? We just have to start talking about Final Fantasy 12 and how bad it is? Because
I mean, we'll see if it works twice.
Let's try that later.
Oh, also, I heard that Terra is the worst protagonist, and Final Fantasy 6 sucks.
I'm already here, motherfucker. You don't have to summon me.
But Cotton's
Yeah,
not.
Cotton's not.
Okay.
Also,
yeah,
dogs are bad.
Yeah.
Now that's just
No, I can't even say that.
too
I
far.
apologize to all
Yeah.
dog lovers. That was
Yeah, I
not
wrote
true.
that
I
in chat
apologize.
earlier today. Like, the best thing about Chao is his death animation.
That's true. I did see that. Not that it's actually true. It's true that you wrote that.
Yeah, it's also true.
No,
I mean, it kind of is.
no.
Are we going to have to ban Barrows from the podcast again?
We
Again.
have contemplated this every single week. And then you have people that comment on the Reddit posts. They're like, "Oh, Barros is our favorite person. The rest of you guys don't even matter." We're like, "Thanks a lot." You guys
Yeah,
saw
I
that
know.
comment.
You know, it's because like we have a lot of 12-year-old listeners, and I just like sync up with them
Yes.
mentally. I'm sorry, listeners. I
Basically-
did not mean to call you 12. I meant to call myself 12.
The audience is just as bad as Barris's.
Yeah. Also, you're 12.
Barrows is corrupting
Wow.
these impressionable young minds.
Yeah. I'm sorry, young minds.
I hope you feel responsible for this mess.
Yeah, I do. I feel very responsible. As a dad, I care so much about the next generation of Zoomers.
Okay, why is the on the end of that? Because it makes it sound like you want to like
Don't hazard.
attack young people.
Hazard,
No.
have you not learned yet to not ask him questions?
My faith in humanity.
So, you know what? Let's fuck Blue Mage Fina. Let's go to the next unit that got an upgrade.
The final and least relevant unit of the
I'm-
week, who got
I'm-
a very
wait,
impactful
sorry.
latent batch.
Who are you even? I'm trying to think. Did anybody else get upgrades? Because I literally can't think of anyone.
It's Sieghard's latents that are super relevant.
I thought he already had latents.
No, he
It
just
has
got him.
enhancements. But the season 2, this is our season 2 latents batch of 1 unit.
So,
Wow,
yeah.
I'm looking at these. This is real bad.
Muspel now realizes that Sieghard actually got latents this week.
Well, like, okay, I guess the autofill on that one latent is not entirely
No,
useless.
he doesn't need autofill. He always has his LB up.
Okay, but you see
I
the increased
mean-
modifiers for his damaging abilities? Now they're totally still worthless.
Yeah, they got upgraded from trash to trash.
I mean, like, there's some use in this 40% physical mitigation, I guess, in its three-fifths uptime, but
Well, hang on.
I don't know.
With like a 30x modifier on dangerous rows, I think that makes him like the third strongest AR chainer in the game.
Behind, like, Adam
does?
Jensen and Roberta?
Adam Jensen and Levinson. Does
Oh,
Roberta have a high AR modifier?
yeah, she has a really
Yeah, she
high one.
does.
Okay, so fourth strongest. Because all the other ones are like 4x or 6x.
Yeah, Adam Jensen kicks some serious trash with his AR.
But I mean, it's still only double cast if you can fit in a dual wield. So it's also a bit
yeah,
janky.
I mean, dual wield isn't that hard to do. It's just getting
You
his
could also
defense
just
super high.
chain with Esther. So there's
But in
that.
general, his quote unquote offensive stat for it is not going to be high.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's such a weird thing because they gave him fantastic enhancements. Like Sieghard is still one of the top
All
tanks in the
11
game.
of them.
Well, they had to make him as good as Mercenary Ramza. So they had
But
to give him
now-
good stuff.
Yeah, true. They did give him the Ramza treatment, but the latents, they're just. I mean, so he got like I don't know. I don't know what this is. Like it's definitely not 7,800 or no, it's even a lot more. PP I'm gonna spend on him.
And surprisingly, these latents are actually buffed compared to the JP ones.
Really? What did JP
Basically,
get?
JP didn't have the physical mitigation on the provoke, and it was only available on turn 5.
Why do
Why?
people even play JP? It's the worst.
Yeah.
Like, everything that comes out
It's
of
probably
that game
partly
is
because
No, the JP
Probably-
version has it, doesn't it? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at his
I don't.
enhancements.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Sieghard got fucked again. Well, not again, actually. He didn't get fucked again. He got really well treated during his enhancements. But although, like, what's to expect? He is a really, really old unit, and he's still really strong. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly serviceable, just like most tanks are.
yeah, I wouldn't say perfectly serviceable. Isn't he still, like, one of the bulkiest tanks if you're not gearing for evasion?
I think not really. He used to be, but since then we've gotten monsters like Alphonse and Charlotte. Hallowed Aegis Charlotte, and they're just absurd.
Yeah, true. Hallowed Aegis does win out thanks to her 80% mitigation. That's true. All right, so moving on. Fuck him. Let's talk about the one thing Hazard doesn't want to talk about, which we already talked about, actually, so I don't know if we're going to talk about it, but DV.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about the anniversary news.
Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Forget DV. I just... Oh, wait.
I feel like we kind of already covered
But I do want to say one thing about DV. Oh my god, I am so
Fine,
happy
say it.
Ellie is so good in this DV. Finally, Ellie got to be useful in the game, and she is so useful. She's so strong. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I did not.
I'm just
use
going to wait
her.
another month for Ace to do it better.
Yeah, probably a lot better, right? But also Quistis. Quistis is good for DV. Really good.
Yep. So I feel like did we mention that last week?
No, we didn't.
Probably.
We
I
didn't.
don't think
We didn't.
so.
So Quistis. So just to mention what I'm talking about, Quistis has a cooldown on turn 6, so you have to wait until turn 6. That's also a physical attack with magic damage, and it can be dual wielded for serious mods, and it also has a 6x chain modifier. So it actually does really good damage, and if
it
you
better
can
than Ellie?
hold up. No, it's not better than Ellie, but it's still
Poop.
it's good. You know, it's
Okay,
it's
actually,
better than Cersei.
I
Or
have
Kirk.
one thing to say about the DV, and that is they added this number of effective attacks, which I think is really stupid, and I wish they would get rid of it.
What is that?
It's very easy to
It's
get.
a lot better than turns taken.
I missed points
really
on
easy
it
to
on the
calculate.
first one, and I have no idea how.
You just have to give your
Ow.
support chainers the relevant elemental weapons, and
I
you'll
did.
get it.
Well, I
I think
imbued
it's
them with the correct
only
element.
like 6 abilities to max out.
You have to do what?
I think it's 6 abilities to max it out, from
Yeah,
what I
see,
heard.
this is the dumb part.
So you need to use 6 abilities
you
that do
can-
the correct element.
Yeah,
Because
So-
I only get
so
5.
Yeah.
Dual
They
cast
also
with
don't
support
have to be
chainers, and
on
then
your kill turn, though.
2
And finish,
damage
that's
dealers.
5. 1 damage dealer.
Because Yeah.
Oh, so you just like okay. So dual cast count and dual
Multicast.
wields, I guess, count as well. So if you're
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's the same as like the missions for deal element damage X amount of times. But like because turn count isn't a factor anymore, you can get that mission done on turns before your kill
it's not on the
turn.
same term. It's total 6 total.
I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
I might be corrected by angry comments.
Well,
but
can we move
yeah.
on? I really don't want to talk about DB anymore. I brought this up, but it's
Yeah,
my
I
fault,
think-
so let's move on.
yeah.
I'm so
we
happy
got-
it's not here. I'm so happy.
Well, you know what? I
My
actually
weekend
think
is
that,
saved.
and I think we're not getting it back. Like I don't
No,
know.
It's
I
gonna be
mean,
too late. It's gonna be too late. I'm so happy.
Depends how quick.
Ship
Maybe
it
it'll
away.
be like next
Ship
I
week.
mean,
it
they
for a
need to do
month.
an app update, right? And they're not going to do that fast, I think. So it's definitely. I think it's going to end up with we're not getting this DV. Everyone is getting rank 1, and that's about it. And I guess like everyone needs to get all the milestones as well.
I think you are greatly overestimating what's going to happen. Here's what I'm
But
going to
that's
say
what they
is gonna
got in
happen.
JP, right?
I think they're going to start the event
Did
again,
they
and
have
they're
a
going to
bug
give us
one
a
as
bunch of
well?
energy pots.
But I'm just saying, like in JP, they actually did this. They actually gave everyone rank 1, so it could be.
What I wonder what the bug for JP's one was that got them that. Because if it was the same one, that's hilarious.
No, I
But
don't think so.
it
I think
was.
this is just because they're skipping DVs to accelerate NVs, as I've been saying all along. And it got proven by the next segment. Dream, you made a Reddit post.
Oh yeah, we got very recently a bit of a news video explaining some of the anniversary stuff. So the first thing we've got is the War of the Visions Part 2 collab, I guess. We've got the Stern and Ketone banner and Mont as a free unit with the old themed item world that we're going to get. But I think we can talk more about them on the week we actually get them, which I assume is next week.
Yeah, as a War of the Visions player, I'm so disappointed that they brought over Ketone and Stern as 7 stars. Like, what the fuck? There are many more interesting units in War of the Visions.
Katone's really cool.
No, friend, no. Like, you know who they should have brought over?
And anyway, moving on so that this doesn't become the War of the
No,
Visions
Muspel,
podcast
you have to
again.
deal with this because they are bringing it into FFBE. It is now the FFBE.
No,
I don't
As-
care
but
about
but
their
as you'll
Final
learn-
Fantasy Exvius cinematic universe bullshit.
As you'll learn if you read the comments on the post I made, people get very angry when you try to cram War of the Vision stuff in an FFBE content.
Oh, shit. Never mind then, listeners.
Got some very angry things about like it being a combined
So,
news update.
what is up with these units, TMs and STMRs? Because they have like weird HP numbers on them.
Weird, what?
Yeah,
It's
HP
probably
numbers.
a
Like
reference.
on the
Stern's
game.
STMR has 434 HP.
Yeah,
Katone's
it's
TM
Yeah.
has 142 HP.
yeah, it's exactly as in War of the Visions. So that's it.
yeah, that's why.
Like it's yeah. Yes, I just checked.
Only slightly less dumb than the Sakura and Ayaka 14 or 41,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but we
214.
did get a collab the other way, which is that Fryevia is going to be arriving in War of the Visions as the first global exclusive unit.
Along with Rain, but who
well,
cares
Rain and
about
Last
him?
World we already knew were coming from the JP version.
Oh, okay.
But this one's going to be Rain and Fryevia on that.
Oh
on that
my
banner.
God.
I know.
I
Barros
so hope
is
she's
losing
gonna be
his
good.
crap.
Yeah.
So wait, has Fryevia replaced Last
No.
World?
Last one comes out later.
Is this actually secret lore?
I mean, if she's done well, if her model in game is good.
Oh, it's
Oh,
good.
Oh, we have seen it. Okay, I haven't
on the
watched
video.
it. In the same video that Dream linked.
Yeah, her LB looks amazing,
Fuck.
but her sub jobs look. There's
This is
some
what
doubt.
happens
But
when we
anyways,
don't have Cotton and Shadow here. Because now
Yeah.
it's an even split
We
between
need them
the
to
people
outnumber
who
them.
care about War of the Visions and people
But
who
hold
don't.
on. When is this coming to War of the Visions?
next
How's
week.
it?
Next
Oh
week.
fuck! I don't have it. Okay, then no, never mind. No,
Yeah,
this is not happening.
All right. Anyways, back to FFBE.
Back to FFBE, our one. There's also some giveaways because the idea is that because of COVID and things, a lot of the more like involved parts of Anniversary have been sort of delayed. So now it's being spread over 3 quote-unquote phases, i.e. months. And for this first one, it seems like it's pretty much just a lot of giveaways and things. Good deals. Because we're getting 5k free Lapis on the 29th, which will probably actually be... Like, all of this stuff is probably going to be before this episode goes out. Like, right around
Not
when
if
it goes
Lemon
out.
does his damn job.
Well, no, because it's going out on Thursday, right? Wait, when is the 29th? It's
Monday.
It's
Monday.
Monday.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
But yeah, and then there's also going to be the 10k 11 Rainbow Summon with the bonus of 100% STMR Moogle included, which is an incredible deal that you should not miss, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was just 100%
Mastermind
Moogle.
Oh wait, but this is not the reroll. This is not the reroll banner, right?
No, it's not a real. It's the 11 Rainbows
so it's
one, but
100%
with an added
STMR free. It's not connected to.
Yes.
Shit, that's really
It's-
nice.
it's an-
Oh.
Yeah.
I for some reason misread it
Universal
and thought it was just a
100%
100% trust Moogle. And I was like, I don't need any more of that. But if it's 100%
Yeah.
STMR, ooh.
Yeah,
I got
that's
some
very nice.
ideas.
Yeah, it's real spicy. Especially when, like, half of the cost is being given for free on the same day.
Just think
So
of
it's really a
think of
no-brainer.
what you could do in Dark Visions with all that stuff.
But also, we are getting
I
like
hate
tickets
you.
for a guaranteed GLEX Rainbow, and there was a leak saying that
Yeah,
maybe Cecil is in that pool.
Hey, what?
No, they were talking about this bundle, right? There, where Cecil was a part of it. I don't know. There was some
we
weird shit
getting-
about Cecil.
There's a lot of things going on, because there was 3 types of tickets mentioned, like 3 types of next era tickets, like 1, 2, and 3, all mentioned in that. One of them is based on total login days, and I assume so that'll be like we get thousands of tickets, whatever, for us old players, and then but those will include like various tickets and snappers probably in the pool. It won't just all be units.
Oh, okay.
Then there's a ticket from login reward that'll give a 10 summon, and either that or a third kind of ticket will have a pool that will include like limited global exclusives.
Huh.
Not just limited, because if you look at that image,
Oh yeah, not non-limited ones as well.
Mastermind's on is in there, so I'm really
But-
hopeful that I'll
Oof. Oh god,
Yeah,
yes.
Tsukiko was as well, but there was also like Fu and Carton listed.
Yeah,
But then in the data mine, the maintenance day before, there was also potential mention of like what looked like a CG unit of choice out of like the protagonists, the season like late season 2 ones, so King Rain and Last World, Dark Bahamut, Dark Feener, Elena was there, and then maybe some other ones. I don't think the original like season 2 CGs and Sworn 6 CGs were, but
No, but Cecil was in there, which is what I cared about. Because it could be my chance of getting Cecil.
you don't have Cecil?
no,
Yeah, I don't.
So there hasn't been anything official about that one yet, so that's still up in the air, but we will see.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy, like, if we're getting tickets for a guaranteed GLEX Rainbow, and that's actually going to be a really tough choice, because I could go for a Zon, which I really should, I guess. I'm getting his STMR then, and that's really decent for the future. But there's also so many good GLEXs that I don't have, like Fu. I could get Fu. Oh my god, that would be... Wow. This is
The
going to be a
one
tough
thing-
choice.
Cotton could get a second
Oh
redacted.
boy.
Yeah, but
one
I
thing
mean, is
hope
that
they
really
don't do-
relevant anymore? Like, now we have Ellie, and soon we have Ace and Rem, so...
I
Hopefully
think that
never
between
again, but-
Selphie and Ellie, and then soon Ace and Rem, having Schwinn is a lot less important.
Yeah, they're not quite so warping
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, it's still the whole spirit thing, though.
Never mind.
That's still good for trials. I'm sorry, Hazard.
My one wish for anniversary is that not every freaking thing has to be RNG, you know? Like last time, it was like, oh, I only got 1 Prism Moogle and someone else got 9.
I have
Like,
bad
because
news.
of all those
it's probably
tickets.
going to be RNG.
Yeah, sorry.
I know, but those aren't
Well,
rewards,
I guess
guys. Like, figure your shiz out.
I mean-
Come on. Just give
No,
us the
I
same
agree.
rewards, all the same rewards. Stop giving some people 30 5-star EX tickets and other people 2. It's just not.
But the thing
a
is,
good idea.
okay, listen, but if we old players get like thousands of tickets, then it's not going to matter, because we're going to get
No,
we're
it
going to
did
get
matter.
very similar
We
awards.
literally got thousands last time, and I got 1 Trust Moogle, or 1 Prism Moogle, a single one.
Yeah, it surprisingly does not average out that well for the low rate stuff.
Yeah, but that's because I'm saying their distribution is shit. They don't know how to do. I still think they have problems with their actual distribution code, and we just, the way to prove it is to take a single player's pulls and then see if the distribution is even across all units. And I don't think it's going to be.
Well, they don't test things in the first place, so they'll never do that.
It's surprising, though, because they are in the gacha business. Although, since it's not regulated, they can get away with it. That's kind of the thing. Because as long as it seems distributed across a large amount of players, it's fine. But I don't think it's going to be if you look at a single player's like thousands of rainbow pulls, for instance.
Well, the thing is that there's a timing aspect, right? So the game is gacha overall, right? But you have such a long time that it does average out over time. But you have things like these Chocobo slot machines that they keep bringing out. Those things suck because you have it for like a week. And so if you just have bad RNG, you get basically nothing. Like they're too short to have such high RNG factor in it. They need to give us actual rewards for everybody, so everyone gets the same rewards. I mean, you can still be, your 5-star EX tickets can still give you whatever, but give everyone the same amount each. That's my rant, sorry.
Hazard wants communist FFBE.
Comrades, join me in this plea.
Eat the rich.
That's typical Californian being like Marxist and shit.
Eat the rich, consume pant.
But this sounds really, really nice. Like they were getting some freebies and stuff, and let's just hope it's not this. So Hazard, you're hating on RNG. I want to hate on something else. So whenever we're getting freebies, and I know why this is happening, but whenever we get freebies in FFB, it's always fucking drawn out over 3 months. Like,
exactly
you're gonna get 10,000 tickets, but you're gonna get 10 per day, and like 9 of them are gonna be cactuars.
I'm betting that 5,000 lapis is not going to be a lump sum.
Okay.
It like the way it was described sounded like it was going to be, but we will see on Monday.
Be like a
in general, though,
split up at least.
It does sound like there's quite a lot of free stuff and things that are going to be just slammed down on the table.
That would be nice. That would be
just
nice.
like over
I actually have another complaint.
No, it won't be nice. And you know why? Remember what happened last time and the time before that and the time before that? The servers melt and you can't play for like 6 hours.
Yeah, but that's absolutely happening on the 29th, on Monday. Like, nobody's getting it.
If they spread out the rewards, it might not happen.
Nah, it still happens.
All right, so here's my other complaint.
Honestly, even just that 11 Rainbow Sunburn is going to melt things.
All right, so my other complaint is they keep giving us these Dark Vision tickets and other random things where they give you a random unit and a random unit's freaking Trust Moogle. I hate those.
Oh, God, the random
They're
Moogles.
so bad. Just give us the unit.
Yeah, and it's so hard to get rid of them.
I would not mind them at all. I wouldn't mind them at all if they were for any unit, but because they're specifically only for 3-star bases, it sucks.
Clean up your freaking bag.
If they could be 3, 4, or 5s, then it would be great because I could pull random things to Prism Moogle, but there's just nothing
they
useful.
have this every stinking weekend, and then after like 2 months of it, I have to go clean out my entire bag by looking for individual 3-star units to pair them with their Trust Moogles.
So you know what you should do? You do go into the All tab and sort by trust name. Yeah, okay, good.
It's still too much work. I am lazy.
I haven't done it yet. Like I still haven't been doing it.
Yeah, dupe fusing in general is still very tedious.
There needs to be a button.
In fact, it's gotten worse because we get more.
Fuse all 3 stars.
That just mashes together all your unlocked units for trust.
That would be so nice.
Or at least,
there should just be a button that says "Play the game for me."
You should do War of the Visions. It plays the game for you all the time.
Yeah, but in some way, still ends up being longer to do shit than in FFB. That's the worst part about it. Like,
hey, at least it doesn't have loading screens like freaking Final Fantasy Brave Exvius does. Muscle's gonna be mad at us again.
I had a weird... No, but I just want to say this thing. So I had this weird rant about the game the other day in our guild Discord. And then I realized, you know what? I actually think that War of the Visions is just not for me. Because it is very grindy. And it's kind of like PoE. It's like, if you like PoE or if you like old school... wait, what's that MMO's name? I forgot.
EverQuest?
I like how
No.
we moved from FFBE to War of the Visions, now to some MMO that Barrows can't
RuneScape?
remember.
RuneScape. Yeah, I think it's just like I'm complaining about the game, but I'm starting to realize it's a game that's grindy, and like I don't like PoE either because it's grindy. So I guess that's it. So guys, you know what? We're kind of running out of content. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I think most people probably stop listening.
Yeah, which is why we should play a game.
I stopped listening hours ago.
Before we started.
So does someone want to play a game? Seriously?
I mean, it's going to depend highly on what the game is.
No, it's a good game. It's a good game, okay?
This is like some kind of Saw thing. It's like, want to play a game?
Do you want to cross swords with this? Is this what's going on?
It's going to be
Don't
torture
use that
game.
phrase, Hazard. It doesn't mean what you think it means.
No, I'm using it in the way that Barros is thinking about it.
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely thinking about it right now, and it's really juicy.
That is unfortunate.
Okay. So here's the game. I'm thinking of a unit, and I'm gonna be giving you guys hints about this unit's kit. And
Is this
whoever,
limited to 7-star units?
yes, it is. And whoever guesses the unit first is the champion of the light. But for every hint,
I am so
listen.
enthralled by
prize.
this reward.
But for every hint, you only get one guess each. Okay, so like you get to scream. So if you really think you know the unit, like scream it fast, and you might be the one that's the winner. Okay.
Not him.
Okay.
And you know, like if you have any questions about my hints, you can do them before you scream your. Guess.
Are you going to send a certification to me in the mail that I am a warrior of the light?
Yes, I will. I will send a
Okay.
certification to you.
Great.
I'll send something else in the mail too. But
All right, I'm hype. I'm in.
yeah, excellent. It's gonna be a used condom. Just saying.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
Barros, no, Barros.
All right. Yeah,
He's in.
we don't have cotton to do that, so someone else has to do it. Okay. So I'm gonna start. Also, listeners, like, of course, you're in the game too. So in the comments on YouTube or in the Reddit thread, just let us know which hint you guessed it at. Okay.
I guessed it on the 0th
Yeah.
hint and didn't look through ahead and
Also,
Yeah.
you need to be fucking honest, okay? When you're doing this.
I'm sure that'll work.
Of course it will. I trust our listeners. They're probably like they're just very intelligent or have guessed it on the first hint. Okay. So I'm gonna start. So this unit that I'm thinking of has 4 cooldown abilities. Any guesses?
I have no idea if they actually have 4 cooldown abilities or not, but is it Sieghard and Ignacio?
No, and they don't have 4 cooldown abilities. Oh, also I should say like this is not a unit that like would be easy to guess for me. So it's like not gonna be Big Hard or Sayaka or I don't know who else I like.
All finishers.
Yeah, all finishers. Yeah, so it's not Cloud, it's not Noctis, it's not Regina.
It's not a finisher.
Okay. So this was difficult. Let me continue. Okay. So this unit can give single target killers to other units. Guesses?
We just have to quickly check.
Wait,
if our
are you
guesses have
checking
4
the wiki,
cooldowns
you
or not.
assholes? You're supposed to not do that.
Absolutely not. That's definitely not what I'm doing. That's not
Well, I
what
mean,
is explaining my silence right now.
who's going to know?
All right.
Who's going to know 4
Oh,
cooldowns?
Muspel guessed it. And
Dang
he
it.
probably did like a wiki search for it.
Wait,
He's been quiet for 5 minutes. Of course he was.
Yeah.
hang on. But you said it wouldn't be someone who was
It's
easy
like
to
one of
guess
your
for
favorite
you.
units.
You talk about Rivera all the time.
Rivera's not one of my favorite units.
You've talked about her at least on 3 or 4 different episodes.
Yeah, but I just like to make the joke that she heals as well as Aiden. that's literally it. No, but I actually chose her because I thought her kit would be interesting to guess about because like many units can give single target killer because she can do a lot of stuff that other units can do. So that was what I was thinking.
What's funny is I was on Sieghard's page
I feel
when
like-
you did the 4 cooldown ones. I'm like, he's got 4 cooldowns. This would be way too easy.
Oh, really? He has? Okay, I didn't think about that. But my next hint was
He
gonna.
was very likely
I
to
feel
pick
like
a global
this-
unit.
Okay. I didn't think of it that way either.
This might work better with like asking the questions rather than giving hints. Like
Yeah, that would have
the
definitely
20
been harder.
question style where it's
Okay,
like
but
a
Dream,
yes or no
can
questions.
you do one of those then? Like, can you choose a unit and we do 20 questions?
20 questions, but only
me
yes or no
just-
questions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me just randomly scroll through the list.
Yeah,
for a bit and
but
find
let's set the rules.
someone.
While Dream is selecting, let's set the rules. So can we do stuff like, can we ask roles? Can we say, like, is this unit a healer, or is that too ambiguous?
You can ask if they are in a certain role. You can't ask what is their role, because, yes or no.
When you look at their role, are you just going to go by the role icons on the wiki, or are you going to go by your interpretation
Oh
of their
boy.
canon?
If we go by the wiki ones, we're screwed.
I would go by the symbols.
Yeah, I just want to ask, like, is Neverending Hope a chainer? That's literally what I
No,
want to
no,
ask.
come on. It's got to be their main role. Unless they're legit, like...
No, but Dream said, like, it's okay. So if they are, like, support, or if they're chainer and healer.
So, like,
I guess
would you consider Chow to be a healer?
No. He's
Would
a
you
tank.
consider most tanks to be buffers?
No.
No,
So main
see,
role only.
that's what I meant. Like, I want to
Okay,
ask, like,
yeah.
I want to say, like, the actual role. So if we're talking about Folka, she's a healer, and it doesn't matter that she can do... Well, actually, Folka is a healer. But you know what I mean. If we're talking about Sayaka, we're not talking about a buffer. We're talking about a healer.
All right,
And
can we...
please
I
don't
think we
pick
get it.
units. Don't pick units that are really terrible at one role, and therefore their main role is something that they're also bad at. Like, don't pick Vincent, because he's technically a physical chainer, but he's best at breaking.
I feel like everyone below a certain point is now just a finisher with the Dark Vision's weapons.
And also, like, 7-star only, right?
Okay, I got a unit for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Hazard has one.
Yeah, I've got one
All
as
right,
well.
Okay.
I'll
Ask
take
your
the first
questions.
question. Is this unit male?
Is it what?
Male.
Yes.
Is it a guy?
Oh, so Muspel, you're doing the strategy from that weird board
Muspel's
game,
going
right?
with his meta questions.
What?
You know, that board game where, like, you get to kind of have a secret person and then you flip down cards.
Clue?
No, not Clue. It's kind of like you have two boards and then you have, like, people's faces on them. And then you ask questions like these.
Guess
Isn't that
who?
Clue?
No, Clue is the kill
Oh,
game.
shoot. What am I looking... Yeah, I know what game you're talking about, though. I
Who
just
is
don't
it, or
remember.
something like that?
Okay,
It's Guess
so
Who.
who's next?
Can you guys
we
hear
can
me?
you.
Yeah, we can hear you,
They're
dude.
just talking over you.
All right, ask your questions.
The 3 times that I said
Oh, what was it?
The game is called Guess Who.
Yes,
That's
that's
it.
it. That's it. Guess who? Okay. So it's so this is a male unit. Okay, I want
So
to.
we're doing
Can I do
hazards
the next
first.
question?
Yes.
Who was actually who had decided on the unit?
We're
All
doing
right.
hazards first.
So but then I know who it is. Okay, is this unit a healer but heals really poorly?
No.
So it's Aiden.
Checkmate. Aiden's a good healer, which means your guess is stupid.
Wait, no, my guess is correct. You said no, so I'm guessing it's Aiden. That's the thing.
You said it's a healer who's a terrible healer, and I said
Yeah, and
no.
you said
oh,
no.
it must be Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
which
says,
means
oh, it
that
must
he-
be Aiden.
Which means that Barrows thinks
Dang
that
it.
Aiden is a healer who heals well.
Well, I guess you got me. I
All
do
right.
think Aiden healed well, actually.
Or maybe just that Barris thinks that Hazard thinks
This
Aiden's
is
a
getting
healer
too
that
meta
heals
for
well.
me.
We need
Just ask your
to go
questions.
deeper.
Anyway, it's not
not
Aiden,
Aiden.
I guess.
Oh shit!
Are they
Yes,
a
they are.
damage dealer?
Are they a chainer?
Yes.
Oh, why did that take so long to answer? So it's AC Cloud, isn't it?
Crown Prince
No.
Noctis?
No.
Regina? We're just going through, like, who are all the chainer finishers?
Yeah, because it did take him a bit too long to say
why not?
yes
It's a
on the chainer
unit
thing.
from a mainline numbered Final Fantasy game.
No.
Is the unit from Final Fantasy Tactics?
No.
Oh shit! Is
Come
that
on.
is it a GLEX?
No.
Do they do physical damage?
Yes and no.
Is it War of
No,
the
it's
Visions
not.
Gilgamesh? They're a hybrid.
Yes, they are.
Is it Kurosame?
No.
Wait, so is it? Did we get that answer? Is it
Is
a
it
hybrid
lip-
unit?
It is a hybrid. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, well, it has to be.
So it's a hybrid unit, not a GLEX,
Hybrid
not a
chainer.
FF mainline person,
Not
and a
tactics
male.
unit.
But, so it can't be Levinson. Who other male hybrids? Is it Rab?
What?
No.
Is it Bale? Wait, no, it's not tactics.
Correct.
Yeah, we said
right.
no.
I'll
Is
give
it-
you a hint. It's
and
got
it's male.
he's
It
got
was male?
13 abilities that all have the same icon.
Oh god, and it's a hybrid.
He's also
What?
a terrible father.
What?
Wait.
Wow, you chose a really good unit. Wait, so it's
I
not
know.
so it's not FFT, it's not mainline.
It's
Jiraiya.
Jiraiya.
Congratulations.
It's Jiraiya. Oh shit, I forgot he's a hybrid. I thought he was a Mirage bot for all this time. Actually, I have his STMR. Wow, very
I
nice
do too.
pick, Hazard. Very nice pick.
Thank
Dream,
you,
do you
thank you.
want to do one?
No. Yeah, I've got one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the guess who approach. Is it a girl? I knew
Yes.
Dream would pick a
You
girl.
dog.
Yeah. You're so horny and thirsty.
Imagine
Hazard, you're
picking
next.
one of 50% of units.
Hazard.
Did Muspel just say he's gonna assassinate Hazard by like very calmly saying, Hazard, you're next?
You're next.
Oh shoot! Because for some reason Muspel's mic keeps cutting out. I only hear the first part of what you ever say.
Oh,
Okay, but
we
it's
can
probably
edit
gonna
this
be
out.
good.
Yeah, we can edit this
Yeah.
out. I'm just saying, like you were saying, is it? And I was like, is it what? And you said, is it male?
Let's face it, it's not gonna get edited out. Let's just be honest.
Take it, Barros. Come on. Okay. Is this unit a support?
is this
No.
unit a damage dealer?
Yes.
Real quick
Is-
with that answer.
Yeah, also like 90% of the units in the game
know.
are shit. Wait, so Dream, is this person a Exvius character?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it a global exclusive Exvius character? Okay.
Ooh.
No.
Are they a chainer?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, great.
Is the unit a hybrid?
No.
Do they do magic damage? Here we go.
Yes.
Oh.
We should be, like, actually keeping track of how many questions this
Yeah,
is.
because like it's definitely not 20. It's definitely more.
No, we're at like 7 or 8.
Muspel, is Muspel now sorting the wiki again? He's sorting like magic damage dealers.
Probably.
Let me think here.
Not going to make some early guesses.
Is it Four Winds Vicious?
That would
No.
be too easy. Okay, so we need to ask. Okay, you know what? So since it's a magic damage dealer, let's ask stuff about the elements because that could narrow it down. So can this unit do fire damage with? So yeah, can this unit do fire damage?
No.
Oh, a lot of mages can do fire damage,
It's a
and it's not a GLEX.
It's like I could technically, like, say yes. It's like, yes, they can equip Fire Arga.
Yeah, but no. Okay. Questions
But
without
no.
equipment. So like without equipment and external support, can this unit do fire damage? Okay.
No.
Is it Mediana?
No.
Is Mediana chain? Oh yeah, I guess. Hazard, you need to ask another question.
There's only two other possibilities.
Wait, really? Fire was that good?
Can Hazard and Barris guess one of them each? Maybe Hazard and Barris can guess.
Yeah,
one of
I don't
them
have the
each.
wiki in front of me. I'm
there's
actually
two.
trying to play this fairly.
Is it some version of Feener? Komodo Feener?
Oh,
Yes.
Is it
yeah.
Komodo Feener?
Yes, it is
Ooh,
Komodo.
nailed it.
nice.
Oh, never mind. Then there were more than two.
Nice. But wait, oh yeah, and Kimono Fina isn't the GLEX. That's true.
Muspel's
That's
searching
true.
has failed him.
I was thinking Dark and Sea
What
Breeze.
were the? Oh, wait. But didn't you say there were two before
Yeah,
the
I did.
Feener question as well?
Yeah. Yeah,
Is-
I
is
I
there,
thought
like-
that
Is
I was
there
thinking
is
Dark
there
and
no?
Sea Breeze were the only ones left. I was just trying to think of all the female magic chainers
Oh,
that are from FFBE and not global exclusive.
This is like when Muspel in the Wiki Ratings channel says, well, here's the math on this. I never trust it, and this is why.
Well, I forget how many Feeners there are.
Yeah, there are
There's
far too many.
16 or
There's a lot.
17 now? Hold on.
there's
Also,
a bot
wait,
coming
why
on
do
for
we
it.
have this many Finas? Like, seriously,
Because
serious
it's,
question.
it's Fina Fantasy 7
Yeah.
or whatever.
I mean, but it is like, there are other units in the game, right? But
16.
we keep getting Finas.
Okay,
Apparently not.
this is my wish for 4th anniversary is be more creative. We don't need a 17th version of Fina. No one cares about her. Okay,
Well,
there are a
like
couple
two
people.
more Finas down the line, isn't it?
I think this listing.
Hey,
is
that's-
stupid.
Yeah, Hunter Fina's in there.
Oh yeah, and Fina
Yes,
is in there.
it's
I love that
Fina.
one. I love the Fina unit, actually.
Yeah,
I just
I love their TMR.
they just
Like,
need to
you
be more
want more-
creative. There's more things you can do that don't involve more Finas.
Yeah. Agreed.
This is pretty fun though. Anyone else want to go, or are we done?
I've got one.
Ooh, nice.
Someone
nice.
hasn't done one. Okay, Muspel's ultra obscure.
Yeah, he's now.
pick.
No wiki using now, guys.
All right, I got it. Is this unit a tank?
No.
Dang it!
He had to
Ah.
think.
I know. I was like,
So what's up with the?
Is the unit from FFBE?
What was the question?
Is the unit from
No.
FFBE?
Is the unit from a numbered mainline game?
No.
Hazard, ask
So
it.
they're
And not a tank.
collab?
So it's from some collab game.
Oh, no, but ask it. Is it from a
Probably.
collab then?
Well, is it? Well, it has to be. Is it from a collaboration?
Yes.
In theory, we already know this. Non-tanks.
Oh,
from
is it?
collabs. Are they female?
Who? Yes.
Are they female?
Huh.
Are they
Okay.
a? Oh, sorry, it's a.
So that's
Maros.
there's 5 options.
You know what? Is
Oh,
it?
no.
Wait. Did we say
Okay.
7-star only?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I won't
Yeah.
guess Explorer Eileen. Unfortunately,
ask-
to my.
Ask if they're physical or magic or whatever.
Yeah. So is this unit a magic damage dealer?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it Popstar Katie?
Dang it.
it could be one of the Katies.
Is it Freya? Is it
No.
Freya? Is it Rena?
Now you're just guessing wildly. We need more questions here.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have like a list that I can just go through at this point, but
Wait.
we won't do
So
that.
it's a collab unit.
Hold on,
It's a
no,
female
I've got a good
collab
one.
unit that does magic damage.
I've got a good one.
What's
I've got a good one. Are they owed global buffs in the near
Are they
future?
what?
Are they owed global buffs in the near future that Varus is
Ooh.
very annoyed about?
I don't think so.
Are they from Dairy Queen?
Okay, it's not Veronica.
Yeah, man, I so hope Veronica gets buffed. Those BS single target chains. DV material.
Is it Ellie?
Do they do a Hold on. Do they do a level of damage that you would call acceptable for the current
No.
meta?
These are such must-spell type questions.
Okay, so it's a shit magic damage
Okay,
dealer from a
So,
collab.
I've got 2 options left. It's either Maria from Xenogears or Sophia.
Okay, ask one of them.
Do they have AT chains?
No.
Okay, it's Sophia then,
Nope.
or at least it should be.
Oh,
Oh god.
Huh.
Well, you know what? Maybe this unit isn't just a magic damage dealer. Maybe it's like one of those weird dual role units, that we keep hearing about. Is it a dual role? Like Muspel, would you say this unit excels at multiple
They should
roles,
still have
or
the
has
magic
multiple
dagger
roles,
icon.
not excels?
Yes.
And it does. Oh wait, is it? No, wait. Sayaka isn't a
Well,
collab.
maybe.
Wait. You can't
kinda.
go back on it.
now if you told something untrue, you have to stick with the untruth.
Yeah.
It- It depends on what you mean by multiple roles.
I mean,
Hold on.
okay.
Immortal
Would you
Flame
say that
Katie.
magic damage? Oh, sorry. What did you say, Drew?
Yes.
Is it Immortal Flame Katie?
Oh God.
There we go. You pull the sneaky because it's the versatile role, and
Yeah,
That
I
is
figured
funny.
that you couldn't use the filter to search for it unless you thought of it. So
yep, that's exactly what I did.
You guys are cheating and using the filter. You should be using your big brains.
Then I was like, well, they must not have the magic
This is
attacker
real fun. We
roll
should do
then.
this again sometime, but all 4 of us got to go, so.
Anyway, I think it proves well how kind of starved of content we were this
Nonsense.
episode.
We've
Hey,
been starved for
we should do
content for
this every
22
episode.
episodes.
This was fun. Besides, like I'm sure people at home actually guessed faster than we did,
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
we were kind of bad.
despite
defense.
using the wiki. 2 of us.
in defense of myself and Hazard, it's like 10-20 right now. So we're probably not at our best mentally.
Compared to
God damn it.
And they're like 5 people.
Alright, guys. Es todo lo que tenemos esta semana. Hasta que la próxima semana. Nos vemos.
I am rock hard right
And we'll
now.
see you next week.
I thought you were Barrows.
I am both.
Oh, no.
Wait, but Muspel's not even one of the dads.
All right, thanks everyone. Goodbye.